Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Shipping. Today's beverage is a finely carbonated and nicely chilled dandelion and burdock. A lot of people not a big fan of the beverage because it reminds them of cough syrup, not something that I have a problem with myself. However, I have heard it from multiple sources. Either way, welcome back to the game, and previously we were once again doing some shipping because that's what you do in this title, and yes, we had some of the biggest orders I think we've ever had. It was either 7 or maybe even 9 boxes we had to send out, some of them timed, some of them obviously with all of these stickers to apply, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's quite like a default sort of wholesome game I've been going to as of late. Just enjoying the title, and well, more of that now. Let's go over to the tablet here, and we can see that we have a couple of these things at max level. However, not all of them are unlocked. We've got the Not Gucci for 3,500 generic units of currency, and the Not Big Pharma essentially for 4,000. And I'd like to get at least one, if not both of these in this video. So we'll see how we get on. Obviously, going to do some shipping, and yeah, let's give that a go. I'm just noticing the cat on the bottom left. I just realised we haven't actually named the fellow. I'm sure we can go through all of the sort of punny names. You've got just Claudius, maybe, Porthew. No, even that's a stretch for me. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Paul. Yeah, I'm so low. Let's just click this button and do some shipping here and bring some of these in. And looks like we've only got the 3 and 2 boxes to pull off the conveyor. So no timed orders, so we don't have to worry about that. Let me just put the box cutter away here. And let's see what we have. We got some water balls, we've got some dolls, we've got some folding knives. Let me just recycle that one there. And I'm going to have to remember to do that exchange voucher. It's something that I often do forget. The Leonardo code. Okay, so that's the Da Vinci code then. Is that a DVD of some kind? All the mediums are available. Let me just clean this shirt, and we're going to go with this order here. So it's 939. It requires the Leonardo code and the Hawaiian shirt. So I reckon we can go with a medium box. So we'll go for the peanuts here. Shirt will not go in there at all. Wow. Okay, I thought that would have fitted in there. So I'm going to have to put that back, but it does restore it, so that's all good, although it does use up the peanuts, I believe. So we'll put that in there and that in there, and give this a bit of a close, and then tip. Nope, tip, there we go. And it is 939, so we'll put that on there, and it is 939, and send. That is all good. We'll shred the order and then go for the next one. I can already see it is a big list, so we'll do 597. So it is a doll, so there we go. Bit creepy, that one, isn't it? The ebook reader, which is this one, so we will pack that up so it is secure. So we will need a breakable sticker. We want the axe to go in as well. 3rd time is good for that one. Water bottle, which will go in the corner there. Folding knife, and then the brochure. And where is the brochure? There it is. So we need for this one, let me just close that up. Nice line there, and it is a breakable as well as the address sticker. 597, and there is that, all good. So the next one is a smartwatch, a hoodie. So immediately, if it says hoodie or anything like that, we definitely need the bigger box. Sweater as well, actually. So we might struggle. I might be able to rotate these around and get them in like so. The game. Oh, actually, that was interesting. It's allowed me to put it on the top there. Look at that. So it's saying that's okay there, but then it was teleporting out. Smartwatch, which is, if I've seen it before, I can't recall, and I will remember to put the exchange sticker in. So is this is fragile, isn't it? Yes, so we'll do that, and then okay, move the pen over to there, and then it is the fragile / breakable, and then it is 533, and then it green means go. So there we are. Let's bring the other ones in. We've got a order that is a bit of a rush one. I'm not going to stress over that one, I've decided. So it'll be what it'll be. So we've got a hoodie, we've got some earphones, Diary of a Lame Kid, we've got some coloured pencils, and 2 units of the Starvation Games, Hunger Games, and a toy car, and then what's that? A face cream, and then a pencil. Okay, so we'll go for this one here. It requires headphones, a toy car, Starvation Starvation Games, Mary Potter, and the face cream. So we've got 3 sets of stickers to apply on this one. So it is the fragile, it is the keep dry, and it is the chemical one. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to go with, it could probably go in a large box, but I'm just going to go with XL just to make it easier on myself. So we'll go with the headphones, the toy car. It is the Starvation Games. It is also, where is it, Mary Potter, and then the face cream. So bring the box back, and then we'll close it up, and let's go with a diagonal tape. There we are. So it is breakable, it is keep dry, and then the chemical sticker, and then on this corner, upside down, because we can, we're going to go with 953, and then there we go, it is green, so I've got that correct. That does surprise me indeed. Next one is Starvation Games. Well, it says winter coat, so yeah, basically just go with the big box and make it easy. So Starvation Games, the pencil, and Diary of a Lame Kid, and then the winter coat. So pencils or coloured pencils? No, just pencils. Okay, standard variety, and I don't think there was any other sticker to apply, so we'll just go with that one, and it is 948, and it is green. So there we go. So 2 new orders, or the last remaining orders out of the 7 here. So 1 and 2 boxes. So zip and zip, and let's go with a ball, a customer note. Yes, I need 3 mugs. No, I don't have a problem. Wrap them like they're artifacts. Okay. Well, one of them already needs wrapping because it is very much broken. There's the 2 mugs out of the 3, so the other one has to be in here by default. Got some shampoo, a camera, we've got in a kalimba, a musical instrument, I think, and there's these 2 here. Okay, so we're going to bring the breakables over to the very left. Camera, mugs of 3. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll repair the mugs first, because that will then allow me to then basically wrap them all up all together, so just saving a little bit of time. Not that anything is timed on this one, but there we go. So that's now done. This one we will reassemble. So it is a red mug in 4 pieces, there we go, and 60 generic currency for the added bonus. So we'll wrap up 1, 2, 3, and then the sort of vintage camera, and there we go. Alright, so souvenir mugs 3 and a gift box. So these ones, I reckon I could probably go with this large box and probably actually be able to put it in a medium if I was like say stressing over it, but that's not the purpose of this one. So all of this is fragile, actually. That's that is a horribly applied label, but whatever. So the dress one goes on that. It's 739, and there it goes. Alright, so the last remaining one, it is a camera, it is a shampoo, I think, yeah, ball, cookbook, and a tie. So we've got all of this stuff remaining. Oh, and a gift exchange voucher as well. That's probably going to go in. Let's risk a large box, because why not? So the camera is going to go in there. The ball will go in here. We want the shampoo, so that is keep dry. We want the cookbook. We want the tie, which will go there, and then finally the gift exchange voucher. So let's seal all that up. Let's see if we can do it in a nice line here, and perfect. So it is a fragile for the camera, keep dry for the... I've gone on screensaver mode. The shampoo, and then we'll put that on there. So it is a 2, 4, 1, and it is green. So there we go. End of the day. So we'll get rid of all of this stuff. We'll fence that over, and yeah, we'll say that's pretty much it. And let's go to the van. So this is going to be a double van order here, so let's just put all of these in like so and slap the back of it. 205 generic units of currency for that one, and we'll get another van in, and 1 and 2 and 3, and that is that done. So 1,896 generic units of currency for our efforts. Let me go ahead and pick up some labels. We'll sell the coloured pencils, the pen, and finally the musical instrument, and we will also pay grocery shopping today, so that is all good. Challenges, there are still some to do. And your 5th month. Wow, okay. I mean, I've got a number of hours on the game, but I don't know if we'll ever get to that point. I am going to have to buy some more peanuts. And oh, that is not... Hang on, what am I missing here? Did that not go... Oh yeah, the UI's still a bit iffy on that one. Let's go back and... Yeah, let's buy a couple more there. That should be fine. Okay, so we'll go over to here, and I don't think I need any more boxes, and I think I'm pretty much sorted. Restock all that is actually I mentioned about that in a previous episode. Like I don't remember seeing that, but that is actually a relatively new addition anyway to the game, between episodes, of course. We have money to deposit, so we will deposit all of it. I have 7,600 generic units of currency. We have options for the law firm here. 1,000 for get paid 3 times from special orders. Well, that would be quite good. Actually, I'm going to get that unlocked. So we'll go ahead and withdraw 1,015 because I'm not fussing over the extra little 15 there. We'll deposit the rest of it because we always get some interest. And then we're going to go back over to home, and yes, we will go to the next day. So it is day 2 of the new month, you understand. And I think it's a case of going to here, and I'm going to withdraw. 4,500. That's more luck than judgment that I got that absolutely bang on. And the reason for that is I'm going to say refreshing probably has no effect. Ordinary drink. Oh well, so we didn't get, sadly, any bonus from the beverage there, but I'm going to go over to the tablet, and I'm going to unlock the not Gucci. There we go. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Anyway, we've got some new orders. Let's go ahead and start the day. So we have 1 box, nothing timed, so we can take our time. Not that we're overly stressing at all over the timed stuff. So we've got in a couple of fairy tale books. We've got some fanny packs, baby diaper, selfie stick, and an apron. Okay, let's go with the apron first. So it is those 2, which will probably fit in. It's going to be a large one, isn't it? Large box. There we go. So nothing to apply sticker wise. Well, other than the actual address label, you understand. And it is 740, and there we go. That's now on its way to the warehouse. I was going to say the customer, but we haven't put that in yet. Anyway, the rest is okay. We might be able to fit this in. What's it? Selfie stick, fairy tale book, diary of a lame kid. I reckon we'll risk a medium on this one. So let's see if we can package this pretty well, and I might just get away with it. There we go. Tip. Nope. And it is 458, and that's now done. Okay, good. 2 of 7. We are all good on this one. Let's just rearrange our desk here, and then we'll go ahead and get some orders. So 1, 2, and then 3, and one of them is a timed order. Again, I'm not... Oh, that was a good open, wasn't it? I'm not going to stress over the timed order. If we get it done, we get it done. If we don't, then, well, there's the end of that chat, I guess. So we've got in... What's that? It's a hat of some kind? It's a teddy. Okay. Another selfie stick, and we've got some torches and pens and a backpack. So a big item there. Quarter life, a pen, a backpack, and other things available. Let's see if we can get that one done. Quarter life, backpack, pen, and the selfie stick. And I might get this order done in time. Let's see. That was actually pretty good. 176, and it is green. So we've got the timed increment bonus, so that is all good. We can slow the pace down a little bit now, so that's all fine. Mid-sentence beverage there. Let's go with this next one. It is a hairbrush. It is Mary Potter. There we go. It is a torch and a notebook laptop. So there we go. We'll just bubble wrap that all up. And I reckon we'll fit in a large in this one. Well, not us. Let's go ahead and see if we can get all this in one go. Oh, yeah. In fact, to be honest, we might have been able to go for a medium, but I'm not going to risk that. There we are. So it is a breakable sticker, and it is a standard sticker of a dressing kind, and it's 874, and on the belt it goes, and send it. Right, the next is a colour palette. It is a suit, it is a pipe, and it is a chess set. Okay, again, I think we could probably go with a large box. I might be risking this a little bit too much here, but there we are. So that goes in there, that goes in there, and then this will just sit in the corner. Yeah, that's all fine. So tape. I tend to go too fast with the tape and end up just sort of shake it all over. 996, and there we go. Okay, so 2 more orders, and none of this is a timed order. Let me just put these next together to one another and straight across. Okay, Hawaiian shirt. We've got a wooden hairbrush this time. We've got Diary of a Lame Kid. We've got Daylight Old Moon, a trading card, and a small notebook. And then we've got in a cookbook. Let's see what else. Another trading card. That's a rare trading card. Alright, and then Starvation Games. Alright, so just going to double check. Decorative vase, yes. And then is the headphones on this list? Headphones is on the list, yes. The reason I'm double checking for that is if I don't need to wrap it up, I won't bother, but looks like we have to because we have to ship it rather than steal it. Anyway, let's go ahead, and I'm just going to pick the extra large box because this is a big list. So it is a decorative vase, which was not broken. How rare. A wooden hairbrush, so that goes next to that one. Hawaiian shirt. Yes, Hawaiian shirt. We've got a rare trading card. Make sure we've got the right one here. It's the blue one. Looks to be a sad droplet of water there. And a cookbook. And then the Starvation Games. So it is just a breakable. So tape it up. And then it's a breakable. And then address sticker 938. And there we are. That's now done. Shred that. And then we'll get this one done. So I know it's headphones because I've already pre-checked. It is Daylight Old Moon. It is a common trading card. It is headphones, which you've mentioned, small notebook, and Diary of a Lame Kid. I reckon that is... let's risk it. No, not happening. It's a large box. I wasn't going to try and risk that to go in a medium because I think, yeah, we're just wasting the packing peanuts. Although we might have been able to get in, but yeah. Anyway, close all that up, and then gentle tape and gentle application of the breakable sticker and a diagonal 772 address sticker, and there we go. New items are available, and looks like we're going to nick these other ones, so there we go. Do a bit of stealing, and am I able to get all of this in one van? I mean, it's obvious that that's not going to be the case, so we'll send that 193 generic units of currency and get in another vehicle, and then you can rotate these around. These are not fragile, so just, yeah. Minus 2,108 generic units of currency. That's because obviously we did unlock some more stuff, so yeah, we'll go ahead and sell some of this stuff here. That's all right. We will... Oh, we don't have to pay any bills. That's advantageous. Let me go ahead and head to here. And that's now working. How curious. I don't think we need to get any more upgrades. It would be nice if there was a refill option for this place, but by the time this video comes out, they've probably added it anyway. It's good to see they are still progressing on with things. Let's restock all. Love that button. Great. And then we'll do a bit of gambling, go around the outside, and there's Bullbarp, even though I just restocked it anyway. I mentioned about the sequence of me messing that up before. I don't think anything else is required. Let me go ahead and deposit all of the money. 4,900 odd generic units of currency, which is fine because it means that when we wake up in the morning, I'm going to go over to the bank. I'm going to say withdraw, and I'm going to withdraw 4,020 essentially. That'll do. 4,035. We're going to get a beverage, and it's another ordinary drink. Okay, fair enough. Nothing special. Hydrating, if nothing else. The reason I've done the withdrawal here is because we can then go over and finally get the last remaining unlock. So there we go. Unlock all company achievement done. And let's see then. So, another day, another dollar. Let's go ahead and get some orders in. So we've got a timed one, 2 timed ones, and I'm already seeing some new stuff. VR headset and 3 boxes. Is this the first time we've had 3 boxes? I'm not sure, but one of them is definitely a bit of a waste. Okay, fine. We'll put the fan there. We'll put all of the fragile over there. There's the VR headset. What sort of headset is that supposed to be? I'm gonna guess like a Quest 3 or something. Other VR headsets are available. In fact, there's only 2 here. And there is a Vapor Deck. So not a Steam Deck, right? I was gonna say is it a Switch, but it's not. It's a Steam Deck, isn't it? And we've also got a broken model aeroplane. I think this is definitely the first time I've seen this one, unless my memory fails me, which is highly likely. There we go. Now flying again, which is all good. And I'm going to just wrap all of these up. So for some reason that headset was not wrapping up. We're going to have to drop the bubble wrap to get that to register, and the salt shaker there. Okay, so we're going to do order it was 140, which is the Vapor Deck. It is the face cream. I don't know why I'm working bottom up, but there you go. And it is the Big Prince, which is this order here. I reckon we can go with... No, medium box. I think I mentioned in the previous video, or maybe not the previous one, but certainly in the previous ones, that the small box I've found to be pretty much exclusively utterly useless. While I remember, with this collectible figurine will go in there. We've only 1, 2, 3, 4 to collect, which is good. So we'll seal all this up, so duct tape straight across. It is a fragile for the Vapor Deck. It is a keep dry sticker and a chemical sticker for the face cream, and then finally the address, which is 140, and that is green, so that is now done. Okay, so the next one is a colour palette. It is a doll. It is the Dusty Scrolls, Elder Scrolls, a Frisbee, and yeah, it's already going to be just use a big box and make it easier on ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing? Is it... Oh, Teddy here. There we go. And... is that just fragile? I believe so. Just a fragile sticker is need done. That one for the VR headset 305, and that is correct as well. New items are available. New games, in fact, according to that. Next one is a VR headset. It is a salt shaker. It's a leather jacket and traditional fan. I reckon we can go with a large box on that one. So let's just put all of these in, and there it is. So it is naturally fragile, because third time is good for the application, that one. And it is a 105. People say I've always said 0 just for the avoidance of doubt. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the new order in, and it is a 2-box problem. Let's open this up. We've got in a couple of items here. One of them is timed. Whoa, what's that? Uranium glass. Okay, yes, I'm aware of what that is. Yeah, it's I've seen those in charity shops and things like that. Anyway, botanical skirt. Botanic Atlas. Let's go ahead and collectible figurine must have done that one. It is a skirt, it is a power bank, and it is the Atlas. There we go. Box of large. You can probably already tell I'm not going to go for the extra timed one here. That's fine. So I'll close this up, and sorry, let me just double check. There's no stickers need to be applied to this one. It always surprised me when we put the power banks in. There's not like a chemical sticker, but there you go. Other, regulations are available here. And let's go with this next one. So this one is uranium glass, and it requires a radioactive sticker. I wonder if there's... thinking aloud here. I wonder if there's any sort of, like, watches with uranium dials on it. That's one of the things with the game, is seeing what type of items you can get in. You can see that some of these are now max level, whereas they weren't previously. We're already halfway through for this Corpetro. Anyway, let's see. It is a uranium glass, collectible figurine, is a raincoat and earbuds, and it's also... sorry, hang on. Wait, why let's try again. A uranium glass, it's a collectible figurine, the raincoat, and the earbuds, but not the model aeroplane. I don't know why I was bringing that there. That will probably go in a large box if we are careful. Although the raincoat is quite a sizable item, but the rest of this will sort of stack up and go like so. I will have to remember to put in the gift exchange voucher like that. So it is a fragile and radioactive, so we will tape that up. Oh, perfect. Breakable and radioactive, and it is the order number of 535, and green is done. Oh no, we have been fined. What have I done? Bubble wrap missing. What? Not bubble wrap. Okay. There's obviously something I've missed on the bubble wrap there, but let's just see about the next order. Let's just that's the bluntest knife ever. We've got a history book, we've got a customer note of studying for a quiz that doesn't exist, I just like feeling smart. Wouldn't know what that is like. And we've got a souvenir. There we go. It's like a little duck with a bell on the keychain there. So, souvenir and Daylight Old Moon. Oh, is this the first time in a long time we can use a small box? I'm going to say small. I would probably say this is a tiny box. But I think that is going to go. Yeah, that's fine. And the tape is almost bigger than the box. Address label there, 918, and then we'll get that sent. And then the next one, which is a dictionary, it is the Botanic Atlas. It is basically the rest of it. I don't know why I'm counting these out. That might go in a medium, actually. We'll try. Okay, I'm already regretting the decision here. It might have to stack. So it might have to. It might stack. It will. It'll definitely have to in order for this to go. But yeah, let's see. That goes there, and then finally in that corner. Come on, it feels like this is going to go, but I might struggle a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right. No reason why I couldn't have just used a bigger box. I guess money. It is a 473, and no, I didn't need to include the note. That's all good, and that's that now done. So we can put that customer note there, and then we will get in these all sent. So let's just put that in there. Breakable, that goes in that corner there. It's going to be double van time anyway, so I'm not going to worry about having to stack them correctly. So that goes in there, that goes in there, and then that goes in precariously there. Close it and just send it, and that's all done. So we will get ourselves some free stickers. Challenges: unlock all companies. We'll from spending money we gain money. Monthly donation to the homeless shelter is a very specific 62 generic units of currency. I don't know if I need to rebuy. I don't think so, but what I do want to do is go over to here. We'll do a bit of the old gambling there, and we've got some heavy, which is, we've not actually done that in this episode, which is a bit of a shame. Deposit our couple of thousand generic units of currency. Actually, what is it that we haven't unlocked yet in this law firm? We haven't unlocked 2 times more for express deliveries. I'm not really bothered about that. 3 times for express deliveries. Okay, so there is a very good financial incentive. It's just not something, I say, that we are focusing on. Order slips are auto-shredded at the end of each day. If it was the end of each order, then I'd probably pay the 300 for it. Not at the end of each day, because we have to do it anyway. So, yeah. Get paid 2 times when you report suspicious orders, and that's 300 to get that. So nothing really massively pressing for this one. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back to sleep, and I think we will get another, earn interest from the bank for 30 days. We'll get 300 generic units of currency for that one, and I will also go ahead and get a beverage and extra chance to see collectible. That's a chamomile tea, a nice chill beverage, so it's all good. And I will deposit the remaining 280 to bring us to a total balance in the bank of 5,761. Alright, well, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of shipping, as always, a fairly chill one, and like I say, it's just one of those sort of wholesome, just default games for me at the moment, and people seem to be quite enjoying it. I've definitely got everything unlocked now in terms of the companies, maybe not all of the items, there's still some level ups to do. You get experience and more items as you ship that type of product, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, it is what it is, and hope you have enjoyed the video. If you want to see more of this sort of thing, then by all means let me know. I'm probably going to do at minimum another video on this one, just to see if we can get all of the items unlocked, but it's well, I keep saying, yeah, it's very unlikely that we'll ever air quotes complete the game, because you need to get, is it 100,000 to buy this property? That's your main overall goal, mine of which is just to basically enjoy it for what it is. Either way, if you like I say, well, you want to see more, like what you see, let me know in the comments, and yeah, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching, take care, and generic partings.